Winterley. The Specimen, I mean peg 14 again, shallow end. It's overlooked this. Oh God. Jeez, that was a liner that. Oh, receiver going off. That's the second liner I've had that now. Oh, a different rod. With an heart attack. I've seen a good few bubbles down here, this fizzing. I've got 3 rods. I was going to put them on the same 3 spots I caught from last time. I'm watching some bubbles. I caught from last time. One to the reeds. One, but I saw a bubble sort of to me right. It's like a bay. I've not put it right in it. I'll show you. Hang on. And the left-hand one has gone into open water. I found a firmish spot. I had a take off that last time. So, there's bubbles all over. There's bubbles all over there. I'm excited. 2 liners on different rods, and I know this fish here. I thought, worst case, I'll get in here. I know it's been red hot last couple of days, 25 degrees it's been. It's boiling yesterday. It's supposed to go up to 20, 21 today, I reckon. Oh God, another liner. That's on the middle rod now. What's going on here? Hopefully there's that many fish. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm convinced it's still mild, it's warm. I'm convinced that if they're not here now, which I'm 100% there's some here, there's got to be. I can see activity. I'm convinced that they'll move down here once the sun comes out. The sun's coming out soon, hopefully, a couple of hours. So once that sun gets up properly and the clouds do one, still a bit of mist on the water. I reckon there'll be more down this end. So I've set the traps, I'm waiting. I'm banking on them coming down here. I'm doing 2 nights. I've dropped in here, the Specimen, today and tonight, hopefully. I'm going to try and pick one off out of here. And my mate James is coming tomorrow morning. And we're going to the Match Lake. Bit of a social, really. Just chill out a bit. Still fishy, you know, 110% effort into the fishing side, but a lot more social. I'm usually on my own, aren't I? Right, so yeah, I'll update you soon, hopefully, with the fish. I know this fish here. If I can pick one off here now, it's job done. I've done then, I've caught. I can do what I want on the Match Lake, chill, relax, whatever. I'll still try and catch in the Match Lake though, hopefully. Right, see you after. Right, left-hand rod. Some reeds about there-ish. Found a nice firm spot. It's a lot of crap on the bottom. A lot of like silt and probably dead leaves and what you've got is shod, don't they? But I found the firmish spot. But I'm on helicopter setups anyway, as always, just in case. Middle rod. Not mega tight because I got snagged on something. Just towards them reeds. Sort of, I think it's them ones. Bit off him, but it's rock hard. It's absolutely rock hard. Right hand rod is, this fizzing over there, just over there, well underhand it out, there's pure fizzing there. I don't know if you can see it, just above my finger there. Definitely carp down here, gotta be, hasn't there? Right, yeah, that's me, I've not even set anything, well I've got my chair, I'm sort of fishing off the barrel as it were. At the minute. Yeah, nice. Looks nice though. Bit of mist on the water still. Yeah, quality. Got a liner on each rod. I know this fish here. Come on. Right, I'll just show you a pop-up rig I've been using. I've not caught on Winterley with it. I've not used it on Winterley yet, but me and my son, we've been going to a match. I've been taking him to a Match Lake. And just to teach him. Obviously I've been taking my rods as well. Just practicing really, trying new stuff. So I thought I need a pop-up rig, don't I? Well, basically, it's a blowback rig with a lot to get the height off the lake bed. I've used one of them new long shank fang twisters, just to get like the inch off, you know. So it's still low lying that in it. Little Fox, I don't know what size it is. I think it's a AAA pop-up weight. 2 bits of putter, Same script, the rest of it. It's just a blowback rig with a long, so if I wanted a shorter pop-up, I could put, well, I'd use a snowman probably, but if I'm being honest, but I could just use a normal length hook, but that long shank just lets it pop up an inch off the bottom. I caught 3 or 4 fish in it when I took we've been since I've done 3 sessions on Winterley, we've been 3 times, and we've had multiple, like last time we went we had 22 takes between us. A few came off, barbless hook rule, and obviously the match fish aren't they, so some of the mouths aren't the best, but we landed 16. People were catching round us, but no one's been having takes to this, you know, the extent we've been having them each time. First time I thought we were just lucky, but 3 times in a row we're probably doing something right. But this rig was doing the damage last time. So yeah, that's my pop-up rig anyway. So I've got that, and obviously my other rig, what you know, that rig, a curved up ballback rig. That's the only 2 rigs I've got what I use. So yeah, there it is. Nothing yet. Not really seen anything since this morning. A few bubbles and that, but about 1 o'clock now, doesn't seem to be happening. Seen a couple of swirls. Put a pop-up on them before, like about 70 yards. Was it 70? Was it 17 wraps? Yeah, so what's that? 68 yards that. And give it an hour, nothing. Pretty sure it was a carp though. Wind's westerly, pushing down my end. I know it's shallower, but I've redone 3 rods anyway. I'm confident on them. Put a little stick on each, fresh stick, bit of attraction, and I've just put them out to 3 spots I've caught from before, which I did see activity over this morning. So what I'm going to do, I'm not touching them now, unless I see a fish come out, head out, shoulders, whatever. Unless I physically see a carp, I'm not moving. And what the hell was that? Must be a... hang on. Something, oh, it's that music again. So there must be a party later or something. Oh, I hope not. Doing some kit tonight. I was up at 3:30 this morning. The house opposite. Never mind. Hopefully, the only thing what disturbs me is a carp. I'll keep you updated. Right, it's just started raining a bit. Only really light rain. Sun's gone. Overcast. It's probably better in it, but instead of weird, like a weird, say, occurrence on my left-hand rod. It looked like a bream take, so I just left it and seen what happened, and it stopped. I thought, after about a minute, I thought I'm going to have to be laying out. And the blowback tube was blown back, not all the way, but halfway. So the breams, I should have hit it and, well, got the bream in, but hook still razor sharp and that. Just put it back out now. Yeah, from left-hand rod, sort of them reeds a bit often. I reeled my rods in before. Went for a walk, couldn't see anything. Had a look on the match lake this morning. 3 people have told me this morning. 2 have packed up. I've seen some bubbles there before as well. My rods were in. I thought I knew they'd come back to this area. I knew they would. I should have sat it out, but my rods are back in anyway now. So, hang on. It's like the revolving door on that. What's that game show called? Can't remember. I can't remember. So yeah, there's still 2 lads fishing on there. So, I don't know. I'd rather not bother with the spawning. One, it's tight, innit? Well, it's a matter of opinion, innit? I'd feel tight, you know. So, and 2, you're not going to have it, are they? They're probably not going to be interested. So, I'm going to stay on the Specimen. Spoke to James. He's going to phone me later when he finishes work. Speak about middle rod liner. Had a weird occurrence on the middle rod. I had like 4 sharp beats before, dead fast. So obviously I jumped and it stopped. That is a liner, that though. Well, it's got to be. It's got to be. Yeah, not what else to report. Climbed up a tree about 3 times. The first 2 times, climbed up it, the sun went in. And the 3rd time, I got up it as fast as I could, and the sun stayed out for a couple of minutes, so... Well, I stood up a tree for a couple of minutes, wasn't I? Didn't see a thing. Not a thing down here. I reeled in before, I walk up the other end. There's a bloke, and he looks like his missus. Well, I think it's his missus. Sort of in, as you come in the gate on that peg, they didn't say it out to me. I didn't say it out to them, to be honest. Yeah, that else to report. That's it. Swan's been bullying the geese. In fact, it's doing it again now. Swan's bullying the geese. And go, look at it. It's not on this swan. It needs a good hiding. That swan there, right? That swan. There's a goose there. I can't really see it. He just chases him. It just sort of chases. It just follows him. And when it gets closer, it starts swimming really fast. And the thing is, there's about 50 geese. If the geese got it together, they could do it in. It's 2 swans, but I don't know where the other one is. Look at it there. Just tight on the geese, and it's tripod's crap. Right, anything else to report? I'll tell you, but up to now, still confident, always positive. Look at these lot here, lurking at the back of my peg, like a gang of finger. Oh, I don't know what they are. Well, all the geese, I don't know what they're behaving like though. See if they run off. There's 4 of them. There was 2 before, one was just hissing at me, didn't even move. Must be him at the front. There's 2 more down there as well. See if I can get close to him. If I get attacked, it's on camera. And someone's going to have to avenge me. Oh, they're brave, they're not moving. It's because there's 4, well, 6 of them, isn't there? Ah, see, your mates are doing one now. Yeah. That's it, yeah, go on, do one. Yeah, Carp and Iger wins. I'll do all easy. Flap your wings at me, son. Yeah, that's right. Brave him, innit? Well, not that I'm going to harm him, you know what I mean, but yeah, he's not having it, Morning. Not warm today, bloody hell. Dropped to about 5 degrees in the night. It's alright in the vent tech, shorts and t-shirt, was fine. Top sleeping bag. James is here now, come to see him before. He got here about 5 or something. He secured us a double peg up the other end. I don't think there's any carp here now. I was confident yesterday morning and a bit in the afternoon, but I've had this sleep, all I've had all night is liners. But I mean liners like not 1 or 2 beeps, like 5, 6, 7 beeps, bobbing, pulling up to the top and going back down again, settling. Yesterday I jibbed in the peg next door. It's like a small single peg to my left, and right in the margin, right against the margin, there was a couple of bream and a load of small ones dotted everywhere like that. Seen a lot of little fish jumping about as well, so I think it's probably bream. I don't know if they're spawning or what. I don't know when bream spawn or how long for or anything, but mate, I just can't help but think that's what it is. When the line's back there did, I think they're just coursing and they're just hitting the line. I've been doing it all night. I'm absolutely shattered. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a brew. The last bit of the mist's going off the water now because the sun's coming out, so I'm going to give it a bit longer in this swim, because yesterday when I got here, the activity, there's bubbles and there's fizzing bubbles in there. There's a load of fizz. I've seen a bit more actually near my left hand rod a few minutes ago. I'm going to give it till the activity dies off. Obviously if I've not had any, well, either way I'm moving up to the other end where James, we set up now probably. I'll have to find 3 new spots. I've never fished that 5 up. I think it's peg number, I think it's the point, number 3 or 4-ish. Up the other end anyway, but pretty confident nothing's going to happen down here now. So I'm going to have my brew, have something to eat, get all my stuff packed down, rods in last obviously, get it on the barrel, and I'm shooting up the other end with James, and we're going to do the social that we're meant to be having on the match lake. But obviously they're spawning, aren't they, on the match lake. Oh, they started yesterday. So anyway, yeah, see you soon. Right, moved. That's my 3 rods and my cradle and that. We're on the point, which I believe is peg 3. There's my setup and that. Just sorted it out now. I'm not on my own now though. James has turned up. Here he is. Buzzing. That team super, brolly. Yeah, so. But we're just fishing open water. James is fishing a margin. We don't know what the score is at the end of this lake. I've not seen it. Well, I've seen a bream poke its head out, like out there, but I've cast one towards it. I know it's a bream. Yeah, so nice though. I'll show you behind us. James barreled to the stile, was thwarted and he had to go around, but he made it though. Yeah, so I'll keep you in the loop if anything happens. We've had a couple of liners each, but it's more about the social now. Obviously we're still trying to catch, but it's all it's more about the social. This is James making his stick. What have you got in that mix, James?
Crushed up Monster Red, Baitworks, Raw Marine, just crushed up boilies. They've both been glugged in the dipping oil, and then I've added more hot hemp oil as well. Just again, and this is the long chuck Corda PVA. So I've never really used it, but it's tiny, but it's just what I want on the hook.
Yeah, it's nice, it's just a little
small little bag.
Yeah.
I'd say it's oily, isn't it?
Nice and neat.
So,
that's going out, that. And that's going on the Crossley rig. Right, I've got a 1 foot zig out, no, 1.5 foot, a solid bag on the right, and my left hand, well, I've not just got my normal ball back rig with my normal bait on that. Got to put one on that, Anna, because that's what's been working for me. James has got his 3 pop-up rigs on, different strategic locations. He's just cranked his brolly down. It's just started, you can't see it, but it's just started raining. Yeah, looking alright though. The wind, slight breeze coming off my back. Well, there was. So there was a slick before, sort of over there. Oh, well, where my solid bag was, so something's disturbed it, but nothing happened, so could have been anything. There's always a little fish in here, isn't there? Yeah, so hopefully I'll see you in the night with the fish. If not, well, I'll see you in the morning. Fish in the night or morning with nothing. That's getting wet tonight, that. this morning what I thought was a liner, but it was a bird, like a little blue tit or something jumping on my rod. Last night, before we redid the rods for the night because we saw a fish show right over one of James's. He didn't move that rod, obviously, for obvious reasons, but my rod that was down to the left, where we just see nothing, I moved my rods over on the alarms, and that left hand when I brought it in, and I just put it's quite a chuck. It was put a lead to it first. It's near some fizzing. There's 2 patches of fizzing. I don't think it was bream. I'm positive it was carp. So it was, well, it turned out to be 22 wraps, so 88 yards it was. So it's, you know, a decent cast. So I put a single pop up to it. It's not gone. But even if that was about, I don't know, 7ish maybe, 6, 7, might be a bit later. But we're here till like 9ish tonight anyway, 8:30, 9. So what I'm going to do, just knocked up 3 chods, just made it. I haven't brought my chod safe, so I'm a bit, again, undergunned with stuff. I travelled too light this session. Knocked up 3 chods. I've not balanced the putter yet. I've just put some on. I can add and take it, can't I? But I've got yellow and got, can't really see it. Yellow, white, pink. So all them, they are bright. They aren't spawned yet, the fish. From what I've been reading and watching in that, sort of bright before they spawn. After they spawn, put a bit of bait in, match what you're feeding. So probably, you know, there's no set rules, is there? Apart from a sharp hook and location, but that's sort of a guideline. So at least it's somewhere to start. So yeah, I'm going to get the rods in now. I'm going to put one long, that one. Yellow's going long. White's going middle. Pink's going short. Give them a good spray. And then just sit on them for, I don't know, 10 hours or whatever it is, and just leave them then. I'm not sure if it's a waiting game on here. I don't know. I know the Match Lake, you can benefit from casting to showing fish. I benefited to casting to showing fish on here as well, but the silt's horrible. So I'm switching to chods. The silt's hanging, it's just so soft in places. Your lead's plugging in, and I'm just not I'm more confident in these. I know. Balance them right, slowly, a bit of foam on them. Set the bead up 18 inches, between 12 and 18 inches, it's presented. Right, I'm going to crack on. Right, James's missus, she's going to, James, I came like undergunned a bit with the food, I don't know why. I sort of packed for day, night, day, and just didn't think about the extra night. So, she's going to get me 2 pot noodles and a 4-pack of Snickers to add to my food, what I've got to see me through. Buzzing, so James is going to bring it up. Here's what she got me. Won't be happy with this. Hang on. It's too bright. Cardboard pot noodle, 2 of them, particularly cheap. The 4 Snickers I've received 4 Sprinters.
You know what, I bet we tried, haven't we?
Yeah, I bet they are, you know. No, honestly, that was a joke, but we still get to eat them. She produced.
I bet them other pot noodles are about 9, 10.
A 9p noodle. Nice one, Stace. Absolute lifesaver. Found some fish in this bay. It's like an house there. Like their garden sort of right at the edge of the lake. Put some corn in the edge. Down here. And a bit further down the margin, I was up a tree and I seen an orange koi. It was right underneath the branches. I stood right above it, not dead still. But there's a few, 6. James has counted about 7 separate ones. See the back, can't see it on here, but some of the backs are out of the water. They won't come back into the edge. I think we probably spooked some off between us. So I finger. I've just cast a 2-foot zig to him. I'm not even sure how deep. It's probably about 2 foot-ish. at a guess, but put a yellow zig to him, black zig liner, yellow foam. I think actually hit a fish, or I was right next to it because it spooked like a fish, like bolted a bit. Oh, my lead nearly hit it, I think, but loads of midges and stuff like that, not mosquitoes, like midges and insects. There's my rod, single rod, got no other rods in now, that last resort now. There is fish here though, so I'm hoping that zig peels round. I can't see it now. I think this is going to be a blank, but we try right till the end though. Down, no fish. There's reports of spawning in the snags, but spawning match lake, stayed on the specimen. Spawning on well, on here as well now, ish. So we found a few, but they just were coys and that. You can't really get to them because like down that path there, it goes round. It's someone's garden. It's like a back garden, like the end of the lake, but you can't get to them. They went right back where you can't get a rod to them. So yeah, well, that's it, innit? Blank. But one rod left out. James's solitary rod, 2 foot zig out in the middle. We've seen them, we've seen backs out the water and that, but they just don't seem interested. If they are thinking about spawning, you know, we can't beat ourselves up, can we? Plus you can't catch every time. So, right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Carp and I go out. And James out. Boom.